camaraderie with the media.
I mean, I've been here. Never left.
Ed, what did it feel like today? Even through walkthrough, Suggs said you tried to get a turnover while you guys were having, how exciting is it for you?
I mean, like I said, I've been here. For the most part, I haven't been in team activities, but talking to the guys, motivating them, encouraging them, trying to stay, with the game to make sure I don't miss a beat when I come back, as far as mentally, So I mean, it's always good though getting back out there with those guys, man, and just moving around a little bit though.
Did you enjoy the role on the sideline, or was it, a bittersweet type of thing, knowing that you'd much rather be wearing number 20 out on the field?
I understood where I was at the time, and I knew why I was on PUP and on the sideline, and the most important thing was, how can I get better? How can I help the team? So it was more or less I just kind of just walked into the role, and just observed it and just went from there, and like I said, just try to help where I can, being on the sideline.
How do you feel? You feel like you're ready to play football this Sunday?
I feel all right.
So think you'll play?
Yeah. I feel pretty good. Right?
Harbaugh said there was they'll try to get you out there, but it depends on how you react. Given what you've gone through, do you feel that that's
I
gonna
haven't
be a
practiced.
formality?
I haven't moved around. How you move around on the football field, as far as plays go back to back like that. So it's going to be interesting to see how my body reacts this week to all the movement, carrying the weight around and stuff like that.
Ed, with the bye week looming a week away, does something in the back of your head say maybe it might be smart to give it that extra time to heal up, or are you?
Yeah, we definitely talked about that. And that's one thing I know Coach Harbaugh is looking into. In the organization. That's why I went on PUP. From the surgical standpoint, it was a 4 to 6 month, period of getting back to full strength, a year-long process of full strength, So, we still got time to recover. I still have some soreness in there and everything, still feel it when I move. So, I'm pretty sure there's a thought upstairs.
Ed, as you come back from this injury, the NFL comes out with this new helmet-to-helmet rule, which is to protect the players. Your feelings on that? Do you think it will protect guys like you, and will it change your technique? Do you have to change the way you approach it?
No, I mean, I never really played the game like that to try to hit guys helmet to helmet. With all this happening, and make you think about the 18-game season they think about. Maybe that's something they need to really reconsider and look into. But I mean, it's a violent game. It's a very physical game. And guys got to be smart about what they're doing. I mean, they're going to make you pay for it. Whether it's fining you or suspending you or whatever it may be. And guys are going to pay for it in the long run. I think it's more or less on the guys to really police ourselves and try not to hit guys helmet to helmet, because for one, you got young kids watching us do it, and it's very vicious, and it's going to take a toll on both players, once this game is said and done.
Ed, with the helmet-to-helmet hits, is there enough time to react? I mean, so many times it seems like there's not enough time for
No, sometimes it's not, because you never know what a receiver's going to do. He might duck his head, so he might turn left, turn right. You never know. So, you got to be smarter, smarter about, the finding part, to see, whether the guy was trying to avoid the guy or, the receiver caused it, So, I mean, you just got to, both teams, both players, got to be smart about it. But football is all about reaction, so you just never know when it happens.
So is the legislation, sort of doomed to fail? I mean,
it comes with this sport. It comes with this sport, and this is not something that's just been happening. This has been happening years before, all of us were even standing here. So, I mean, that's something, you got to just hopefully, educate the players and pumping it to their minds that, this is something that's really going to affect you after you play the game.
Ed, what have you missed the most from not being able to play?
Just being around the guys on the field. It's a totally different feeling being on the field. Being in walkthrough with those guys is a totally different feel. So I mean, just being part of the team, practicing and being out there, that's something you really miss, and that's what you enjoy.
As a guy by defense, and also you've had the ball so many times in your hand. Helmet-to-helmet hit. What does it feel like?
When you wake up from it, don't feel good, man. You know, because it's like you just erase a part of your memory or something. You know, so I mean, it's not a good feeling. It's not something I recommend. I never played the game like that. You know, hopefully, like I said, guys just police themselves and protect the players on the other team. I know it's a physical game, violent game. You know, you want to make that big hit. You know, but there's a way to go about it.
Suspension